Hey guys, so I'm going to do a 5-book small haul. And the first book is The Curse Workers, Book 1, which is White Cat by Holly Black. And this is hardback, and I got it for $3.99 at Ollies Bargain Outlet. If you don't know what that is, it's a chain store that buys out name brand things and then sells them really cheap, which is my new favorite place to buy books, since I'm always behind when I get to them anyways. The second book that I got is Darkness Becomes Her by Kelly Keaton. And as you can see, this book has a sticker right here that says that it was almost $15. And I got this one for $3.99 also. This is hardback. And I've never heard of this book before, but I was looking through the books and I read the back. And it sounded interesting. So I'll read you the back cover. Our gazes locked. His pained expression shifted to regret. One hand reached out and lifted a strand of my hair. So beautiful, he whispered, rubbing it between his bloody finger and thumb. He shuddered and fell back. My long hair trailed slowly through his fingers as his body slid off the blade. The frogs and crickets continued their night song. The sound of traffic came back to life. But all those sounds that had no idea what had just happened, were muted by my loud, ragged breaths. So it sounded interesting, so I picked that up. And then the next book that I got from Ollies, this is actually the last book that I got, is A Rot and Ruin by Jonathan Marbury. I don't know if I pronounced that thing, but it looks like this. And this book has a sticker on that was almost $16, and I got this one for $3.99 also. And I did read sort of part of the inside cover. I actually just read the first little line right here, but I'll go ahead and read it for you. Benny Umara couldn't hold a job, so he took to killing. In the zombie-infested world Benny has grown up in, teenagers must work once they turn 15, or they'll lose their food rations. Benny isn't interested in taking on the family business, but he reluctantly agrees to train as a zombie killer with his boring big brother Tom. He expects a dull job, whacking zombies for cash. What he discovers is a vocation that will teach him what it really means to be human. As his world view is challenged again and again by the lessons he learns from Tom, Benny is forced to confront another horrifying reality. Sometimes the most terrifying monsters are human. Critically acclaimed author Jonathan Marbury crafts a terrifying future vision of a zombie apocalypse brought to life through the rich emotional struggles of a teenager trying to find his place in a tumultuous new world. I'm sorry if I murdered that word, but yeah, that's Rot and Ruin. And then I got last 2 books from Borders, which, if you don't know already, and I said it in my last collective book haul, all the physical Border stores are closing and everything is on sale. And I went back because it was cheaper, and I wanted to get Rosetta Stone, but they didn't have the French one that they had when I was there before, so I didn't get any of them. I just got 2 books. So I picked up From Dead to Worse by Charlene Harris, which is, I think, book 8 in the True Blood books, the Sookie Stackhouse novels. I think the actual technical first name was the Southern Vampire Mystery Series or something like that. But yeah, this is book 8. I have read all of these up to the current last one. But I have the first 7 in a box set, and I lent it to a friend that just moved back, because she likes the same kind of books that I like, and she hasn't read any of them yet, or seen the show, I don't think. So I lent them to her, and I would like to finish out my collection since I don't have the actual physical books for the rest of them. I only have the first 7. So yeah, I picked this up. It was $7.99, and it was half off of that, I believe. So it was like $3 or $4. I don't have the receipt in front of me, but it was cheap. And then the books are pretty much all picked over, but I did find one that looked pretty interesting that I have not read or even heard of before, which is Undercurrent. It's a siren novel by Trisha Rayburn. And I read part of the inside cover at the store, so I'll just read part of it for you. The sirens are back, but Vanessa may be the biggest threat of all. Nothing has been normal since Vanessa Sands learned that her sister was murdered by sirens, femme fatales of the watery depths, and that everything she believed about her family was a lie. Her boyfriend Simon's been the only person Vanessa feels she can really trust, but now there are some secrets she can't tell even him. And when Vanessa finds herself in the sights of Parker, Hawthorne Prep's resident charmer, she needs someone to confide in more than ever. Doubting her relationship with Simon, unsure of Parker's intentions and of her own, and terrified by what she has learned from herself, Vanessa has never felt so alone. But personal problems must be put aside, because the Winter Harbor sirens are back for revenge. Now Vanessa must face her past and accept that she is just like her enemies, every bit as alluring, every bit as dangerous. The eagerly anticipated, oh my goodness, second novel of the Siren trilogy, Undercurrent, is a seductive paranormal romance that will leave you breathless. Awesome. So apparently this is the second book. Great. Awesome. So now I have to go find the first one. Yeah. Anyway, I picked this up, and it was regular price $17.99, and it was half of that, so it was like $9. So yeah. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye!